YouTube, what's going on? Kyle again from ePoolSupply. Today we are back with what's in the box on Pentair's TR100 sand filter. Stay tuned, we're going to show you guys what comes included. Alright guys, and we're back. So we're going to do a what's in the box, but as you guys can tell, this is outside of the box. Very large TR100. This is one of the largest sand filters that Pentair makes. So this is actually their trade version model. We have an e-commerce model available directly on our website. Part number is 140210. For those of you looking to purchase the e-commerce one, just throw an EC in front. We'll have all the links available for you guys directly below in the description. So as you can tell, I already pre-took it out of the box. We're gonna get into kind of showing you guys some of the internals, and then we're gonna kind of talk about the other items that come included with it. So these items do not come with your valve. So when they're talking about a valve, they're not referring to your top lid, they're not referring to an air relief, they're referring to the actual valve that attaches to your inlet and your outlet here on the side of the filter. So I'm gonna just turn it for you. So they make a variety of different valves. Again, the most common is a push-pull, where you actually have that little knob where you'll twist it and lift it up, and that allows you to backwash it to clean the filter out. For those of you guys that don't know what backwashing a filter is and you're accustomed to a cartridge filter, we'll definitely have another video for you guys to show you guys the process of that. But for now, this is a backwashable filter, so it does have a certain valve that's supposed to stay here that will actually allow you to flush it out and clean and make sure that the water inside is actually getting filtered. So that's not included, so don't think when you guys are purchasing this that's going to come included. You're going to need to buy that separately. But what does come included, we'll start. You get, of course, your top lid. So they give you the lid. It's in its own little pretty bag here. It's got a nice O-ring on it. This is going to be your main lid that'll screw in here onto the top. They also give you the tool to help tighten the lid included here. So obviously follow the instruction manual that comes included in the bag here, because you're going to actually want to put the tool down first before you actually start tightening on the lid. Just makes it a little easier. So here's your tool. It's kind of nifty. It's got little hand pieces on the side that just allows you to get next to it on here and actually crank and tighten that lid down, as well as loosen it. So, and then next item you got is obviously you have your air relief valve, and then they give you the nut that will actually tighten it from underneath the lid. So you'll actually have this slide up from the bottom, this goes down in, and then you'll tighten it down and make sure that everything's watertight there with that lid. So they give you all that included in the package, which is nice. Looks like they have a little warning, making sure that you firmly tighten with the wrench, just like I told you guys. Again, a variety of different sizes. This is a TR100. They have a TR140, a TR100 HD, a TR100C. There's all different kind of versions, but this is your most common version, the TR100 basic sand filter. Highly recommend if you guys have a larger diving pool and you want to go with sand, that this is the size you go with. It's just going to make sure that you guys get plenty of filtration. So, but pretty much that's all that comes included. There's a little drain cap back here on the back end, so when you guys are actually ready to fully do a sand change or completely empty it out, you guys got a little knob here, you guys can open that down. Otherwise, you can just keep backwashing and help flush stuff out. Most of the time when you guys are already getting to a sand change, and the filter tank itself may not be in good condition, so at that point you're going to be replacing the tank itself. These are very inexpensive filters. Most of the cost comes with the sand and the material that you have to put back in it. We do have another video if you guys want to check it out. We actually use one of these TR100s and we use glass filter media in it instead of your traditional pool sand. So we'll have that down below in the link in the description for you guys, so you guys can click on that video. A little comical with us all out in the field, but for today's video I just want to show you guys what comes in this box, and we're gonna end up panning over and I want to show you guys what comes inside. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Alright guys, now that we got you guys a good look inside the filter here, this is pretty basic. It's got your inlet and your outlet pipes, and then located right there around the bottom of the actual filter, you guys will see 8 lateral pieces. So those laterals are what definitely help filter out a lot of your material, and that's what's going to return a lot of the water back. So in order to make sure that you guys don't crush those when you guys start throwing sand in here, they put a big old white sticker on here that tells you guys, you know, during installation, pay attention, make sure that you guys fill this with water up to those laterals so that as you actually start pouring the sand in, it kind of helps reduce the weight on those laterals so that way you guys don't actually tighten them or break them. And then one thing is making sure that you actually reach down in there and give them a hand tighten to make sure that they're all tightened, because obviously when these are traveling from shipment from Pentair to us, things tend to kind of loosen up. So definitely want to make sure that you guys hand tighten those before you do it. Then you're just going to fill it all up with the specs that you guys need for the amount of sand, and then you guys are good to go. So let's go back to the desk and we'll finish up the video. All right, now that you guys saw what's inside and we kind of went over all of the differences of the laterals and what to do when you're actually filling this up, I think that's about it. And I really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. We're going to have a ton more videos coming your way. Maybe a potential of doing that backwash valve for you guys so you guys can see all the differences. But until then, I'm Kyle from ePoolSupply, and we'll see you next time.